Hey folks, it's Joe from the United Survivalist Network of Ontario, and as you can see, we're outside today, sunny spring day, and I thought we'd maybe get out and shoot a video. I did a gear review earlier and I posted it on the site, but I just wanted to bring it out today while we're doing this video. And these were the extra pockets that I was talking about, and basically it's just a drop down leg holster. You just hook it onto your belt there, 2 leg straps. You'll see me wearing it during the video, and it's got these 2 buckle plus Velcro pouches. I'm not going to tear the pouch apart, but it gives me a few more options to carry the stuff that I would need when I'm out here, without having the added weight of carrying a full-size backpack and everything. So basically, I would consider this like my mini bug-out kit. So I've got my standard survival tin, which I also use as a cup for boiling water. I've got a good chunk of rope in here, which we'll be using later, as well as a pretty good first aid kit. On the other side, of course, we have our blanket. I've got a couple of the granola bars. You know, I've got an extra penknife sharpener. I've got the small folding saw, as well as I put a Kershaw boot knife on here as well, just to give me an extra cutting tool. So, anyways, we're just out here messing around today. We're going to see what we can make, and test out some of the stuff in this, and just basically enjoy the nice summer day. So when I figured out what I'm making, I'll come back and we'll see what I've got done. Alright, so I'm back again. So what I decided to do today is what's commonly referred to as a spring pig trap. And this is what the kind of trap that we would use for that bigger game, like pigs, deer, any of those bigger game animals can be taken with a trap like this. And in a minute I'm going to fire it to give you a good idea how it works, and then I'm going to go through step by step what I did to build this trap. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing, to make this trap effective, okay, but for safety reasons, I'm not going to install them, is when this trap is ready to go, what we would do is we would take spear points, sharpened pieces of wood, and we would tie them here, 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 all the way. We'd put, maybe 4 or 5 good ones, or as much as our rope would allow us, however much rope we carry to get them on there. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then any game walking through here will trigger the trap, and hopefully these spears will hit them in a vital area. So, another thing I want to make clear with you guys, never get in between the tree and your spring. Always approach this trap from the back. These traps will kill. The animal's going to come along. We see we've got a trip line here. They'll come, they'll pull it. Spikes will drive into them, just like that. Okay? The other thing I wanted to mention, we did the review of the pack earlier. I am wearing the pack now. As you can see, it rides low on my waist. I can wear a heavy pack. It does not interfere with the pack. So if I should have to lose my pack, I'm not going to lose this, which has got my essential survival gear and a few bug out items in it. And as well, it gives me that extra cutting tool should I need it, or should I lose my vacuum gate. And I'm going to take you step by step through how to make one of these. Okay, the first thing we need is a suitable sapling. Okay, this one's a dried piece of maple I found. You can use green or dry, providing it'll have that you've got good spring and it's not going to break on you when you bend it. Okay. The next thing we need to do is tie it off. Okay. Now, preferably, I would have liked to have tied it a bit higher, but for just demonstration purposes, this will do. Now, to our pull. We want to carve 4 or 5 of these sharp stakes, and we're going to want to anchor them onto our pool, so when the pool is released and driven, the animal gets the point. Okay. And as you can see, you can sharpen them pretty good, and they will stick. Alright. The next phase, or the next step we're going to need, is our keeper. Okay? And the keeper is just a short piece of rope, of course our dog, and you'll notice I cheated a bit, and I have a ring. Okay? Now, this ring can be made out of even a rope, a piece of vine, anything that you can find that's going to hold the keeper stick. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. Because this is a little bit long, I'm going to wrap it around the tree just to give us that bit of oof. Okay, so there we go. We're going to draw back our trap. Okay, so we have the keeper stick in place. Now what we need is a longer stick. Okay, and that just crosses over and meets the keeper stick. So basically, I don't know how well you're going to see this, but they're both even. We're going to take our ring and we're just going to slide it over both of them and gently let the tension. Okay, there's our trap set, and as you can see, the ring is attached and keeping both of them. Okay, now the trigger, okay, we can do several different ways. We can tie this rope crossways to this ring and have the ring pull it off. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set this, and for the purposes of this demonstration I am going to use a different kind of setup. Okay, so ideally we could leave the trap set just as it is. An animal's going to come along, he's going to grab it, he's going to pull this through, and this is going to pull the ring off. Okay? But the other way, and as I said before, always approach these traps from behind, especially if they've got the spears on. Okay, so here's the other way we do this: is to take a Y branch, okay, stick it in the ground, And this tightens this tripwire up a bit more. Okay. And roll up this trip here. Here again, your animal's going to come along. He's going to catch his trip. He's going to pull it. And you've got it. Okay, so that's the pig spear trap. And you can make these traps bigger, by all means. It doesn't have to be this small. By tying this higher, and with a springier sapling, this could actually come out to here, and a big guy like myself could walk through here. Okay? So, the higher you go, the bigger your trap's going to be. To make this trap sensitive, okay, and that's a key thing as well, is the closer that you have this ring to the edge, okay, the more sensitive the trap's going to be. Get a better picture there for you. Okay, so you can see how close I have that ring to the edge. That we can do this trap out the line, okay? And this was meant more for animals when they're coming through, that they'd be caught from, from the leg up to the chest, and it gives them that little bit of slack. So if this is his chest, he's coming through, he pulls it, he's going to get it behind the shoulder, hopefully where his vitals are. So that's one of the reasons why we put slack in the rope. This has been Joe for the United Survivalists Network of Ontario, and this has been our spring pig trap.